Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored.
What up, everybody? This is Jason Lee, and this is Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored.
And what up? It's your girl, April Jones, and I'm in the building.
Yo, it's DJ Damas. Let's get the show started.
All right, and our guest in the building today is Tetona Jackson.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So the last time I saw you, I went to the BET. Was it a premiere?
Yeah,
that you
in
all just
LA?
had? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I watched the first 2 episodes, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And of course, the beautiful Halle Berry. So Tetona, let me just start. Tetona is in the new. Is it a Boomerang? How are they describing? How are you guys describing?
Okay, so
the show?
it's a continuation.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So it's the children of all the people who were in the original blockbuster, brilliant movie Boomerang, and then you all, and you play whose daughter?
I play Simone Graham. I play Marcus and Angela's daughter.
Which is Halle Berry and
Halle Berry and Eddie Murphy. Yes.
Isn't that a lot of pressure?
Yes. Yes.
That's
I'm
dope,
not gonna
though.
lie. It is a lot of pressure, but the beauty of this show is like we're not remaking the movie. So we had the freedom to kind of bring new characters and new storylines to life, which is really cool.
So so let's back up. So Angela and what was Eddie Murphy's name?
Marcus.
Marcus. Okay. So they let at the end of the movie Boomerang, they kind of walked off into the sunset and then had you.
It made her.
Yes.
Okay. So just bring everybody up to speed.
Yes.
Because a lot of people were, whenever you remake a classic, because I know for me, I'd be looking like, don't fuck it up because,
Right.
Boomerang, that's where Eddie Murphy was in bed with the girl with the bad feet.
Yes.
I mean, there
yes,
was-
the feet. That was like a huge part of the movie. The
And
feet.
Tisha Campbell, who needed her ass whipped across the bush.
No.
That was an iconic film. So I watched it, and it was interesting to see it in a TV format. So there were 2 beautiful people there. Lena Waithe, who's extremely talented.
Yes.
And Halle Berry, who looks like she's aging in reverse.
Right.
How was it to work
It's the
with
whole
those 2
Benjamin
people?
Button.
Right.
Effect. Amazing. I met Halle actually for the first time that day because she was filming John Wick 3 while we were filming, so she wasn't able to be on set with us. But she is more beautiful in person than you would like. I mean, you were there.
Yeah.
She's the sweetest human being. I would hopefully, if we get a season 2, she'll be there on set with us. But Lena was very hands-on. She would fly back and forth to Atlanta, and she was just like, she's just such an inspiring human to be around. Like, I don't know how she's working on so many different projects and able to focus on each one. I ask her a lot of times. I joke about it. I'm like, how do you sleep? Like, when do you sleep?
She's a boss.
She's a boss. Yeah.
So sorry. So let me make this good. Boomerang is is it on Netflix? Is it a movie
On
that they were
BET.
doing?
It's on BET.
Oh,
It's
a
BET.
series name.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
And so when you have somebody like a Halle Berry, who when you met her, were you? Because I fan out for some people. Halle, when she walked in the room, you can kind of feel her presence. She's a mega
Right.
icon in our community, but also in the world in film. So did she give you any pointers or any tips, or what did she say to you privately about the project?
One of the best things that I heard her say, she hugged me and she was so excited. She was like, my daughter. And it like I kind of froze because it's Halle Berry. Like, what do you do?
Right.
Like when Halle Berry hugs you.
Own that shit.
Right? Like, no, but it's like, I was like, oh my God. But she congratulated me on the project and she told me I did such an amazing job. And that coming from her is very humbling and it felt really good to hear.
So when you're preparing for a project like this, you find out that you're the daughter of 2 of these iconic characters from a film that was
Right.
really, really big. How do you prepare for that and know that you're taking on a big role that people are going to be looking at like, you better get it right?
Right.
Same way you prepare for any other role. You kind of have to let that go. Otherwise, that intimidates you. And I had to look at it as its own character. I know my parents are very iconic, but I had to look at it as its own character, its own storyline, its own story. And from there, kind of just prepare the same way I do with every other role. Put my heart and soul into it. Figure out the background of my character, where I came from, my past, and go from there.
So my notes say you're 30 years old.
Yeah.
There's no way. So like Halle, because you don't look 30 years old. You know that.
Thank you.
Okay, so your character was to me was a hoe. I mean, you were doing a lot.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Right?
What?
First of all,
every time I turned around.
No.
First of all, every
So wait,
time I
Halle
turned-
Berry's daughter.
but hold on, let me ask you this: when a guy does it, is he a hoe?
Absolutely.
Wait a minute.
Why
I need
you
to
say
see
that
this.
smiling?
That's
Well,
right.
because I'm a hoe.
Oh well, I mean,
I mean,
you
I'm just
called
saying.
yourself
I mean,
wow.
I was sitting there. Okay, so I'm
Wait,
talking
can y'all
about
break
it,
this
Jason.
down?
Okay, talk
break this
about it.
down.
So
What is he saying?
I'm sitting there next to Bridget Kelly, watching Angela and Marcus's daughter just acting out on the camera.
First of all, she's not acting out.
She's liberated.
The first hookup was with her ex-fiance,
Yes. Okay. I'll give you that.
right?
Okay.
Okay.
She's gathering me right now. I'm
Right.
living for it. Go ahead.
Also, I just feel like there's so many men on TV that are able to do that, and it's like when you watch out, men are like, "Yes, get it!" Like, but when a girl does it, it's like a
exactly
whole
what we
issue.
do.
It's so true because they
Right.
talk about me being that way.
When a girl does it, it's a whole issue.
I call it liberation.
Well, I'm gay, and they say women. This is what they say, that women are like this sacred thing. So it's almost like
Goodbye. That was 1800s.
it's almost like a flower. You don't want to pull all the petals off, you know.
Well, we also don't like a lot of men that screw a lot of women either. Your penises are just gross
And
as well.
that's why I'm in a whole separate community. You
Exactly.
ain't gotta worry about it.
So.
All right, but now you aren't at home. I'm just playing. I just wanted to spice it up a little bit. All right, but no, you were you played a liberated character. Did you think, because this is where I was a little confused. One of the friends, you guys have, okay, so there's a group of friends.
Right.
There's what's the light skinned boy's name?
Bryson.
Okay, and Bryson is playing whose kid?
Bryson Breuer is Jacqueline Breuer's son.
Okay. And Jacqueline Breuer was who? And because there's so many people, and I haven't watched the movie in so long.
Okay, so
Jacqueline
we're breaking
Breuer.
down the movie. Okay,
Yeah,
so
break down the movie.
Jacqueline was Marcus's boss.
She was the one chasing him around.
That was Robin Givens.
She, right.
Yes.
She was the one Marcus was chasing around.
She's the one that
and
left
she
money
did-
on the
Yes.
bed post.
Yes.
Okay.
So she did to him what he did to other women.
Got it.
She gathered him.
She gathered him.
And so she kind of left him heartbroken. But from that, he found love.
He
with
found your mama.
My mom.
Okay,
yes.
got you.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so he, in the show,
Mm-hmm.
somewhat, I think he loves you, right?
My dad? Oh, Bryson.
Yes.
Bryson. Yes, Bryson and I have
It's a very weird.
a history.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got
Which
it.
you throughout the season
We'll see- we'll
get
discover
to
that.
learn more
Unravels.
about. Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
So his friend, who's the gay boy, in the first episode,
Not gay.
he has to be gay.
He's bi.
Okay, but we didn't know he was bi or gay. And some would argue bi is gay, but I don't think it is.
Bi is not gay.
I don't think a man messing with a man makes him gay either. Or bi, it's a whole other show.
Okay.
He's bi in the show, but the first episode we don't get that he's bi, right?
The first episode, no, you don't really learn much about his character in the first
Mm-hmm.
episode. No.
Good looking though.
Very.
Is he bi in real life?
No, he's not.
Damn.
He
That's
is
why it's
very
called
much so
acting,
straight,
Jason.
yes.
Shit, I saw him at the premiere. I was gonna be like, hey man,
He is a very, you know what? I will say this. Our whole cast is a very good looking cast.
you do have a good looking cast.
Thank you.
So how is it working with Lala? She's been here on the show.
Lala is, she's so much fun to work with. The amount of energy that girl has, and she doesn't drink coffee. She doesn't drink. She just is natural energy.
Mm-hmm.
Like she be waking up at 6 a.m, coming in like, hey, what's up, y'all?
I don't like people like that.
I love
What?
people like
I
that.
love people
That's
like that.
me.
Why?
Too much positivity too early in the morning.
I feel that.
Jason, that's
I do feel
ridiculous.
that.
No,
I
you
do-
need a
no,
little,
I
you
feel
need a
that.
little splash of that.
I know I kind of feel that because it's like for me on my side of things, it's like if I haven't had my coffee, please don't talk to me.
right.
You know what I mean? Like that's kind of.
I hate
like,
people that come on set just moody. I hate that.
I rolled.
I don't come on set moody. I listen to my music on the way to
You
set.
need to warm up.
But it's like I don't walk into the trailer like don't talk to me.
Right.
But
That's Jason.
No. Have you been to the Real yet?
no.
When you go on the Real, as soon as you walk in the door at 8 a.m, no,
It's a lot of energy.
7:45, they're screaming, jumping, pounding.
Yes.
And I was like, yo, y'all gonna have to bring that down a little bit. It's too
Well,
much.
because look, they got a whole audience that they got to.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to bring it up.
Yeah. So yeah.
He
but
said no, thank you.
let me drink my coffee first.
What was it like the first day on set doing that show?
Right.
Was it pressure? Was you stressed?
Can I curse?
Of
Yes.
course.
I was
Uncensored.
nervous as shit. But it was so much fun. I mean, like the first few takes, I was like, oh my God, like this is really happening. But that was actually one of the days that I did wake up at 4:30 in the morning. I popped awake and I was like, yo, I'm ready. Let's go. But it was a lot of fun. every day on set was a lot of fun. Our hours, like sometimes I'd be on set for 14, 15 hours, but I would never go home or wake up and be like, I don't want to go to work.
That's good.
Every
amazing.
single day for me was like, yo, I'm so excited to be
That's
here.
How
because
long
you
was the-
love. That's because you love what you're doing. I
Right.
always say, when I said on my Facebook, if you woke up today and say, "Thank God I'm off," you don't love your job.
Exactly.
Right. How long was the
Exactly.
process of shooting? Because you guys are done now, right? It's wrapped.
Yeah, we were there for we were in Atlanta for, I want to say 2.5 months. We got there a little bit early to start fittings and like table reads and makeup and hair tests and stuff like that, get kind of acclimated, and then we
Nice.
started filming.
But you almost destroyed Jacqueline's son's career because he's in advertising, and then you made him take your client on from the strip club. This is why.
No, look, Tia is not just a stripper. She has many, many talents.
But Tia, first of all, she had a talent when she took that wig off. Lala, you looked a hot ass mess. I mean, be trying to tell y'all you can't do that too fast. All right, so but you threw your client out there and you gave him a great idea that wasn't as good as his original idea, and you almost sabotaged him.
I did almost sabotage him. Simone has a tendency she gonna get her way. But she's also a boss. So, she made that money, and she made her client some money.
Okay, but would you sleep with a Postmate driver in real life?
No.
What is she? She done slept with the Postmate man.
Okay,
What's
look.
this Postmate shaming here?
First of all, that was Crystal. Crystal was the one who was like, yo, come in, let's play.
Crystal is just as guilty as you.
Right, so.
Well, not you, but your character.
And Crystal's a friend?
Crystal's my best friend.
Got
Crystal and Tia, we're all like, it's kind of like the black version, the more
Yeah.
modern black version of Friends.
Oh, got
We're
it.
all kind of like, and then Simone and Bryson, the best way to describe them is kind of like a Rachel and Ross situation.
Okay.
Crystal need to focus on getting her man back because they clearly like
I
each other.
need to see this.
They do
Yeah.
love each other, but they also have a history and a past. And, again, you'll learn a
figure
little
it
bit
out.
more about, you got to keep
Okay.
watching.
Well, it better be something raw and raunchy. Like, I need this because you're so far the only one that's. First of all, that sex scene was too much.
Getting it
It
poppin'.
was too much.
Which one? Oh,
I mean,
Yeah, which one?
The,
The
ex?
the opening episode is just like you're riding the shit out this guy like it's some kind of fucking rodeo, and I'm like, what is going on?
And
up
she's
in Boomerang?
supposed to. What you mean? That's
Simone was, she was getting it in.
you
But
got
BET
to.
is getting a little bit more edgier because I'm like,
They
okay,
are.
y'all are pushing it. Yeah, I mean, not in a bad way. I think it's great to see more shows that you can actually relate to
100%.
because people are out here fucking again.
What is it like shooting scenes like that? Like, is that your first time shooting scenes like that?
Yeah. There were a lot of firsts for me in this show, but I'm so thankful for Dime Davis and David Warren and the people that were there that made it comfortable for me to do those scenes. Joey was amazing to work with.
So when you're climbing on top, what is the preparation like in your mind? Are you like, oh my god?
You probably try not to laugh.
Honestly, yeah, it's like, oh, you haven't seen episode 3, so I can't
haven't seen episode 3.
Oh man, okay. So I'm gonna just talk about episode 1.
Okay.
That scene, we were both kind of like, it was a first for both of us. So we were kind of like, yo, are you good? Are you good? Like,
I'd have been like, yeah, I'm good.
let me know
You
if
good.
I like can I touch you here? But after like a few takes, like before it happened, my heart was pounding. I was like, yo, this is really awkward.
Did y'all have to get a little sip of alcohol or anything to relax?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. But once we were in the scene, and it's they made it a closed set. Only whoever needed to, absolutely needed to be in the room was in the room.
So camera director,
Lena was there. Dime Davis, our director, was there.
no fluffer.
I would have been scared to do that in front of Lena
Because
though.
I want to be a
go for it.
If this
Just 'cause
career,
it's
if this
Lena
career
Wayne.
in TV and broadcast don't work, I'm gonna be a fluffer. Because if you're gonna do something, you should do what you like. Okay, sorry. She's 30 years old. Let me just be clear on this because I don't want all of these. I get a lot of haters online because I just say what's in my mind.
What's going on, y'all? It's time for another Hollywood hookup. So the best part of my days coming here is when April, I see next to
Yes.
April every day, compliments me on how I smell. So
Oh,
every time
you
I
smell
come
delicious.
in, thank you.
You do.
Every time I come in for the show, I try to have a different little flavor for her because you sit next to April Jones. It's a big deal.
It is. And honestly, ladies, his cologne, whatever he has on, Fantastic.
Exactly. You want to know the secret? I use Scentbird, okay?
What is Scentbird?
I'm going to show you. So Scentbird is a service that actually been helping you compliment me all the time. They send colognes often, and you don't even have to break the bank. Look at this. This is called Mercedes-Benz Select.
I'm loving that.
So with Scentbird, I found a great way to have great taste without breaking the bank. So I can get all designer smells like Versace, Dolce & Gabbana,
We love that,
Tom
ladies.
Ford, all of that without spending a ton of money, at the department stores.
Right. It's not worth it.
So essentially, Scentbird is a luxury fragrance subscription service, and you can mix up your perfume, if you, for the ladies, cologne for me, and just get a different take on life every time I step out. I give them a new spray.
Oh, you
new
smelling
swag.
good. You
Look at
smelling
that.
good for the ladies. Okay, I
course.
see you.
What makes Scentbird so dope is they have over 450 designer brands that you can choose from,
That's a
cologne
lot.
or perfume. Doesn't matter. They have it at Scentbird. Look, I got my Mercedes-Benz Select right here.
Everything, ladies.
Okay. So the best part about Scentbird is you can choose the cologne or perfume that you like, and
I'm
they
loving
send
that.
you a 30-day supply. And that's 120 sprays to be exact. I might squeeze out 130 in there. I just do a little half spray.
You got to get that extra, okay? You
Real
got to finish
close.
that bottle.
Yeah, a little bit. Rub it in. So get this, with exclusive offer just for our listeners, you can get 50% off your first month
50%.
today. So you know what that comes up to? That's only $7.50. That's $7.50 for your first fragrance.
That's so good. You can't beat it.
Go to Scentbird.com/unlock and use the code UNLOCK for 50% off your first month.
That's right.
Again, that's SCENTbird.com/unlock for you to try your first cologne or perfume for just $7.50.
That's it.
Sign on and smell amazing.
Smell good, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so you're going in the scene. Now you have to climb on top. Are you looking at him and laughing at all in any of the first takes? Is it uncomfortable?
The first few takes was a little nerve-wracking, and we were both like, hey, are you good? Are you good? Make sure the other one was straight. But then after a few takes, it's kind of all right, cool, let's do it.
Yeah.
We were just sitting there singing and just being normal.
Are you single?
I am single.
Is he single?
I believe he is.
I wonder if would it be weird to see your partner?
I'm sure, but it's acting.
Do you tell your parents when you say, okay, by the way, episode 1?
I had to. They were at the premiere. I can't,
Just kicks it off.
What'd they say? What did they feel?
I couldn't sit next to them during the premiere. I'm gonna be dead ass with you. I was like, yo, send me as far away from them as possible. But they were both oh yeah, we kind of expected it,
Oh yeah, it's
we
good.
know
We
the
got
movie.
the fun parents.
But they were super chill about it. I think my friend was more awkward about it than
Your parents.
my parents were. But also I can't watch it with them ever.
What is the clothing like? I always wonder when they do the scenes. Are you naked, or is it some special underwear
pants?
you
Oh
wear?
no, I was with 3 layers of underwear I had on. I had 3 layers on, and then on top I had pasties on. That was pretty much.
Damn, 3 layers?
Well, it was believable. I was sitting there in my chair, I eat my fake popcorn. Okay, the one thing I will say, and this isn't a criticism, but I didn't understand it, and maybe you can help the audience understand, is that y'all in the. What is the age of your character in the show?
26.
Oh, so you guys are grown in the show.
Yeah.
Okay, because everybody looks so young.
That's what I'm
No, but let me say, not everybody looks so young, because there's actually a billboard of y'all that I thought, by the way, the artwork for the show is amazing.
Thank you.
It's right across the street from my house. Every time I come outside, y'all sitting right there. The one thing that I didn't understand is how these seemingly looking young people were moving through life with our music in the background. Because I didn't understand, I think Tony Braxton. There were songs that I didn't look at these young people being the people that would listen to that.
I mean, to a certain degree, even I grew up on some of those songs. But I think it's it's also a show. You know what I mean? We have music from this day and age, and we have music. I think it's a way of connecting it also to
the audience.
Bridging the
the
gap.
audience, and
Yeah, for
also
sure.
to the movie, you know, to our parents.
I see that. All right. So what do you think? Everybody, who is the lady that plays the woman running the advertising company?
Oh, Victoria, Paula Newsome.
I like her, but where do I know her from?
She was on Barry.
Okay. No, I like her. She's sassy. She's, she gave your boy a shot and you fucked it up.
Man,
but
I apologize.
what do we get to see as the evolution of your character in the show? Like, what do you think what do we see as the evolution? And then what do you think the audience is going to take away having watched it when it's complete?
The best way to put it is she's trying to figure her life out. But one of the episodes I'm really excited. There's 2 episodes I'm really excited about. I mean, they're all really fun, but one of the episodes coming up is a flashback episode, so you get to kind of learn a little bit more about Simone and Bryson's past. All the characters' past, but like how we kind of got to know each other, how we all kind of came up. That episode is really exciting, and then episode 9 I'm very, very excited about.
Do we ever get to see your character and Halle together?
Unfortunately not in this season.
Okay. It's coming. It has to come.
But I'm gonna manifest that season 2, my mom will be there.
Season 2, Halle Berry shows up, makes the connection between the movie and the show. It's gonna be amazing. So Connie, y'all gotta make that happen.
Let's do it.
All right, so when you see actors out here in the news, like some people right now, Jussie Smollett all over the news.
Ooh.
He was attacked by 2 Africans that he allegedly hired because he wanted a pay raise. Is there anything that you would do for clout or to get your money up?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Not that.
Well, of course not that. I don't think anybody would have thought to do that.
Do you feel the pressure of dating somebody else famous in the industry so you can get those looks? I mean, because, we live in an industry where talent isn't enough. I don't know why talent's not enough. I think it should be enough. But do you feel any of those pressures, or do you just love acting and you're just in that?
I love what I do, period. I don't need the clout. Like, as long as I get to do what I love and live comfortably, that's my thing.
So what do you think about Jussie?
Put a little coffee.
I don't want to believe that it's true. I'm still kind of like, damn, that actually happened. But like, why? Why? What? Why? Like, you fucked up.
Well, a few people think he's trying to kick off his music career, off the tail end of Empire. So he wanted to legitimize. A lot of people say artists on Empire aren't like legitimate artists. So I think he was trying to create a foundation for that.
But you already did with Empire.
No, but a lot of people look at Empire artists like you're not really an artist. You're
got
an Empire.
Got it. Like the transition. But now you're.
Oh,
now you done fucked it up. So
now it's just all.
Now you got nothing.
Yeah, but he's still claiming his innocence.
Well, his name in the show is Jamal Lyon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you? So is R. Kelly still in your playlist?
No.
Was he ever in your playlist?
Yes.
He was in all of our playlists. What the hell?
No, he wasn't in my playlist.
Oh,
Not
really?
for a minute. I didn't even notice that until I was trying to take him out the playlist. I was like, I ain't even got
Let
no
me see your
Kells
phone.
in here.
No,
You can see it.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask her a question, but I'm not.
Ask
gonna
her.
go there.
No, ask her.
No.
Yes, Jason,
No, because
go.
this is her first time to the show. We want her to come back.
Ask.
How do you deal with social
She
media
gonna come back. She
pressures?
seems very comfortable.
He said, let me just ask my question. Social media pressures.
Because I know once the show came out, you're probably getting a lot of love and then probably some hate too on your social media. How do you deal with that?
Here's the thing. There's been like hate tweets like, oh, the acting on this show is whack. Or, there's a lot of like people just hating on Simone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not Simone. So I kind of, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not that person.
Simone is not a hoe. Wait.
No, Simone
Go.
is a hoe.
Is not a hoe.
What makes somebody a hoe though? Because I'm confused. So it's
I'm
sexual
just-
liberation,
Nothing.
then it's a hoe.
I'm
Like,
just talking for this.
Nothing.
What do you think makes a hoe to you?
I don't know.
So you
That's
don't
actually
believe
a
that
really
some?
good-
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's a
saying.
really good
Like,
question.
Probably
'Cause I know how you feel.
No, but I'm saying
I know
I
how I
believe.
feel.
No, I would say someone who's constantly just screwing like 4 guys in one day. Like that's a little absurd. But if you're talking about a woman who broke up and she's liberated and she's been with a person for 5 years or longer or 3 years and she just wants to have a great time and You know, she wants to have fun. Why can't women do that? Protect themselves, use a condom. What's wrong with that?
Well, I would
think
go
about
on to say a hoe is somebody that's getting paid for it. I think anybody.
That's an escort.
I'm just playing for the sake of the show, but I personally believe everybody should be as fluid as they want to be. I mean, this is a different era than back in the 50s and 60s where you got your one man, get your fence, get your dog.
But that's why the
Slipping out.
expression says live your best life.
Live your
Live
very
it.
best life. Be safe.
So as long as
But
you
live
don't
it.
get paid, as long as you get the D for free, you're not a hoe.
Well, sometimes I be thinking that the girls who actually get paid are kind of smarter than the ones who don't, because then we walk away with nothing while they walk away
No, you
winning.
walk away
Oh my
satisfied.
God. Y'all, that's gonna be a whole other conversation.
A whole nother
So
conversation.
let me ask, being that in the show you guys do listen to some the music in the show is amazing. What is in your playlist? Like, who do you listen to?
Who do I listen to? Black.
Yeah.
Really?
Black is
I
fire.
haven't heard that in a long time. Oh, Black is in the guy.
You talking about it's showing your
Oh,
age.
I thought she was saying black too, like back in the day. Black.
Wait, y'all know who I
He's
thought
about
she was
Black,
talking about?
Six
Six,
No,
Yeah,
we're talking about Black from
he's
Atlanta.
good. No, he's good.
Ain't one of the girls in the group dead?
Yeah. Oh my
Oh,
God.
wow.
No, not trying to bring the show down. I'm just saying, like,
Yes, but she can still listen to it because they ain't make no new music.
Well, he talking about Black from the,
The music's
A.
not dead. But yes, I'm talking about Black, like from Atlanta.
Jason, you crazy.
Black with the 6.
Black with the 6.
Okay.
But
I
also
call him Slack because I thought it was
Swag.
6.
6 Slack.
Slack.
I know he had this whole thing on his like Instagram or something where he was like, it's not 6 Slack, it's
Aren't
Black.
you glad he cut his hair though?
I mean, yo, it's his look. Like whatever he wants to do. I will say this, it was kind of like when The Weeknd cut his hair because I was so used to that's how he came up. Like you just knew him with that hair.
I mean, him and The Weeknd both are not attractive. So I mean, the hair is an element on top of unattractiveness.
But do you think they are
Wow.
attractive?
No, very talented. Both very talented, just not attractive.
You know, I am personally, I don't have a crush on either one. I will say though that they're both talented.
Who's your celebrity crush?
I don't have one.
Not even like
a
Jesse
guy
Williams?
that's like fine and that you could just, if you could go on a date, not like an Idris
Honestly,
Alba.
If Simone could climb up in somebody's lap right now.
Wow.
Idris Alba. Look.
What is your type then, since you don't have a celebrity crush?
What's my type?
Physically and spiritually.
Do we care about spirituality these days?
Here's my
No,
thing.
I was just being funny.
Here's my thing. For me, make me laugh. Be respectful.
Damage is all of those things.
He is. Very nice.
Technically.
Nobody
He's
believes
very
it.
nice.
I mean, you gotta be cute, but I'm like very, very attracted to talent. That's what I'm attracted to. I'm very drawn to people that not necessarily. I mean, I'm drawn to people in the entertainment industry because that's what I do and that's what I love. But it doesn't limit it to like acting. Like I'm drawn to musicians or producers or like.
And getting to go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say because I'm really intrigued with your like your younger years and you growing up because it says like you were like trained in dance and all these things. And
Ice skating.
Right?
Yeah.
And I love ice skating.
Ain't a lot of niggas on the ice skating.
No,
But, like,
'cause it's
You need
cold.
money for ice.
Yeah, and you played what is it? The
Princess Tiana.
Yeah. How was that
A lot of fun.
on ice?
It was fun, but it was like, I mean, that's the thing. A lot of people are like, oh my God, it looks like it's a lot of work. Like I was in a different city every week. I was doing like 8 to 12 shows a week
On ice.
Yeah, that's draining.
Were you
Like
attracted to any male ice skaters?
Well, most of them are gay, right?
most of them are gay.
Yeah.
But not all of them.
Not all of them,
90%.
No, not 90% of them.
I mean,
Not
if you
one, there
go
wasn't a
on,
diamond in the
I think
rough?
there was like one straight guy on our tour.
well, in the world probably.
Wow.
I mean, Scott Hamilton.
No.
he was-
I lied. There was 2 of them. I think.
Well, one was probably bi. The other nigga was gay. Straight. Whatever. Okay, so would you ever date? Because we had this whole. I was on the Steve Harvey show where we were talking about whether you would get into a relationship for financial freedom or love. And I was like, stay loyal to the bag. So my question is, would you date somebody who's broke? Not
Yeah.
broke in, but broke.
Postmates.
But treat you really good.
Yeah.
Deliver that food.
Really?
Yeah, because for me, it's like, it's not about, I mean, here's the thing. If
That's right,
like
Queen.
after
Thank you.
like,
That's right, Queen. Don't listen to him.
if after like 10 dates, like you can't buy me like one coffee, bruh. All right, what's going on? We got.
Wait, but why would you go on 10 dates to get to the fact that the nigga can't
I
get
know.
you?
You know what I mean?
Wait,
Because it's like
free date.
But there's some
hold
really
on.
good men. She's
Hold on.
right. There's some really good men.
really good men. Here's
If the nigga
thing.
can't put Folgers in your cup, it's not enough.
Here's my thing.
That ain't right, Jason.
I've been in a position where I haven't had money. You know what I mean? So for I wouldn't want somebody to look at me and be like, oh, she ain't got no money. I don't want to fuck with her.
Or that you're not good enough because you don't have
Right.
money.
You gotta be
She's
rich
still
enough.
We
Not
all
girl.
go through, our dips and roller coasters, and no, we don't.
And the
Yeah,
ones
but
that got
I-
money ain't shit.
I gave up my season pass.
Some of
I
y'all.
don't want it no more. I'm no more roller coasters with me. We just G5 or we out of here.
Damn.
That's like selling your soul, Jason.
My soul's been sold. So look, listen. Okay, what else do you have going on? What else can we promote? What else can we push? And what else can our people look forward to from you?
I have a show out on Hulu that came out last year called All Night. Taquan's actually in it with me.
Nice.
I have a scary movie coming out hopefully soon called Severed Road.
Hey.
And then I'm just,
Working.
I'm just working. Yeah, I'm ready to do some features. Hopefully, knock on wood, we go back for season 2.
I was just about to say, and waiting on that season 2
Yeah.
pickup notice.
Y'all
Yeah.
will.
Well, listen, I wish you all the best. This has been great. Connie and them, I knew they would probably look at this interview and be like, you better keep it cute. So hopefully I kept it cute. But thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for
And
having
we're
me.
going to follow you in everything you're doing.
Thank you.
Yes.
We have a guest in the building, Alex Valle. Did I say Valle right?
Yes.
Okay, Valle. I traveled to the Dominican Republic enough that I should know how to pronounce that last name. But 2 L's together sometimes sounds like Y.
Yes.
Yeah.
See?
Look
Okay.
at you.
C means yes in Spanish also. Anyway, all right. So you're an entrepreneur. And as I mentioned before we got started, I'm going through this whole transformative process with Get Fit or Die Trying, which is a new show on my YouTube channel where my goal in life is to be an Instagram thought. I want to lose the weight, find my abs, and be as thoughty as I can on Instagram. So I'm thinking your services could probably help me. So tell people what you do, the name of your company, and let's get into it.
The name of my company is Bella Body Treatments, and what we do is we help like people like you that want to lose weight. It's a non-invasive lipo. So we break your fat, we liquefy your fat, and your own body processes the fat and disposes of it. So you lose up to 3 inches every single session.
Okay, so losing inches, that sounds good to me. No pun intended, only as it pertains to weight. What is the procedure like? So if I come in, I want to lose weight, what happens?
It's a warm massage, an ultrasonic. It's almost like an ultrasound. When a woman's pregnant, they go get an ultrasound. Same wand, but the only difference is that there's ultrasonic waves going through your system.
Got it.
So you'll hear the rings go. You'll be the only one that can hear it. I can't. You will.
In my body on here.
In your body, in your ears.
But will you feel it?
No,
So you don't feel anything.
nothing.
Okay, so these it's called rings.
It's like a ring.
Okay, and so the waves are going through my body, and what's happening inside?
It's bursting the fat cells and liquefying the fat.
So then how do you get the fat out? Because I just had a friend who she just got lipo, and she's like laid up in her house with this big old bandage around her body for like 6 weeks. I'm like, how the fuck you gonna make money? How does one, because you can't go to work. I mean, I guess you can with that bandage, but it's annoying. Do you have to wear all that when you do this? So you have to wear that too?
Yes.
Okay. But then how do you get the fat out?
You will pee it out.
Really?
Yes.
So do you have to drink a lot of water?
A lot of water.
Okay.
Gallon of water a day.
And then will you see the fat coming out? Like, does it look?
Yes.
You see it.
Yes.
So it's not like your normal urine's not. It's not normal.
It's normal. It smells different. It looks different, but it's normal pee
What's
or
the
urine.
I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off.
That's okay.
No, what's the recovery time?
There's no downtime.
So you just immediately you leave there, you start drinking water, and you start peeing fat.
Yep.
Okay, so how fast do you lose the 1 to 3 inches?
Each session, in 30 minutes, you'll lose 3 inches.
So if I go and do 6 sessions, I will lose 18 inches.
You'll need a lot more than 6 sessions, but yes, there's more to the treatment than just a massage. We will give you a very specific diet that we made up.
Oh.
You will also have to work out so you can flush out the fat, and we keep you compressed because we're sculpting your body.
So the compression, walk me through that. What is it? Is that where you have the band around your stomach?
It's not, we don't use a band, we use a full body garment.
Okay.
And it's thermoactive, so it will help you sweat all day long.
Oh, nice.
So, a lot of other places that I've been to, it's just a massage, go about your day. We added a few twists, and that's why we've been so successful.
So you have 2 locations. You have one in Beverly Hills and the other is where?
In Riverside.
And so how did you decide? Where did you start? Did you start in Riverside?
In Riverside.
Okay, and then what made you expand to Beverly Hills? Because like a lot of celebrities are trying to get there. I mean, I know celebrities that they'll eat some shit and I'll be like, how you gonna lose that weight? They're like, man, this will be out next week. And I don't understand it, but is that why you decided Beverly Hills?
We came out here because I started working on a few celebrities,
Okay.
post-op and sculpting. So, once I, got into the city, I said, okay, this is where the money's at.
So for people that may be listening in states or places around the world that don't have these services, should this be a part of a normal person's, if they have access, their whole routine of getting fit? I mean, is it something encouraged that people should try?
This is definitely something that they should try if they're, different lifestyle, fit lifestyle, yes.
What's the difference between this process and, say, just regular lipo of getting it surgically removed, that people should consider doing this more than that?
It's non-invasive, no downtime, a lot less.
In terms of money?
Yes.
So what is the cost of that? I mean, do you charge by the inch or do you charge by the procedure?
We charge by this. It's a
Session.
package. It's actually a package. So 6-session package is $480
That's not
versus $15,000 lipo.
Okay, so 6 sessions.
$480.
And do you lose each session? Like you lose?
Yes.
Okay, so this is amazing.
But you also have to upkeep with your eating habits and stuff. So you have to be committed to that.
You gotta drink a gallon of
You
water.
already gotta be halfway there.
I already got the gallon. If
True.
you go to my Instagram. So now I'm on this whole meal planning thing where I actually have, because I have a pretty aggressive goal of 6 months for a reason I'm not going to share today, but I have 6 months that I want to have this evolution. So we're hiking, swimming, working out, massage. I mean, it's a whole process, because I feel like, when most people look at losing weight, it's not just going to the gym every day. I look at people and say, oh, I'm going to the gym every day. You got to get your diet right. Then on top of that, if there are ways, would you call this cheating? Because it's cheating.
It's an enhancement, maybe.
Enhancement's a great word. I'll take that.
Yes.
All right. So I'm all for enhancements. So I'm about to enhance my ass off.
Well, I
Literally.
don't think it's cheating because, like she said, it's a diet that goes in it
Yeah.
and a lifestyle. So it doesn't take away from the things you still have to do that would still make you thinner.
But I mean the contouring part, right? Because is this body contouring or is it?
It's a little bit of everything.
Okay.
So it's not, like I said, we added so many other things to the treatment. It's not just the breaking the fat. I sculpt the body as well.
So help for people that don't understand, what does body sculpting mean?
Body sculpting is when you start to give someone a waist.
Okay.
Can I show you my Instagram?
Yeah,
real
for
quick?
sure.
Yeah.
It's almost like when women waist train, when they're like
Yes.
working out and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah. But then the moment that you stop doing it, I feel like the body comes back out. You got to stay committed to this, though.
So this is a real client?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Everyone on my social media, on my Instagram, are my real clients.
So this is Bella Body Treatments on
Yes.
Instagram.
I see.
Okay, and so how many treatments did this person have?
She's on her second round. She's actually doing endermology and
So her
and,
second round of the 6 treatments?
No, she actually started with 8, and she got another package of 8.
Okay.
The heavier you are, the more you need.
Mm-hmm.
Your fat tends to be thicker, harder, harder for it to break.
Mm-hmm.
So
What is this? Oh, my God. That looks so beautiful.
it's not.
What is it?
I don't see what it's like. Is it their ass or is it their skin?
Yeah, it's actually it's a non-invasive BBL, and it just
What
gives
is it?
volume.
Plumps the booty.
Dude,
it was a booty.
Oh, well,
Suction
that ain't a
cup.
procedure that I need to do. But so for people who want fatter asses, they can come to you for that too.
Yes,
You're not doing
definitely.
fat transfer though?
No.
Okay.
Everything we offer is all non-invasive.
Okay. And so why did you decide this? Like, why was this something that you were passionate about and you wanted to get into?
Because I used this for my weight loss after my last baby. And going into trying different spas, I said, this is something that I can do and add more than just going, like I said, just a massage. No, there's more to it, to be successful and, get results fast. So I was really interested.
So how, because I'm a mother too, so how much weight did you lose using your own?
I've lost 55.
Come on, mama.
Congrats.
And I'm a mother of 5.
Oh, wow.
Woo! Congrats.
So it
Wow.
took me some time.
So do you find a lot of mothers come to you for help getting their bodies back?
Yes. After we have babies, the first one, some people or some women tend to sag a little, but after like the second or the third, your body you don't bounce back as fast. And what we do is we expedite the process. And we tighten the skin with radio frequency. A lot of us suffer with stretch marks. We lighten stretch marks with radio frequency. So, yeah.
Do you guys offer like micro needling or any of that as
We
well?
do not.
No, okay.
No.
What is microneedling?
Like for scarring and stuff too. It's almost like this like little, is it like the roller kind of? They've made rollers now where you pretty much reopen the skin so that it regenerates like new skin cells to grow to heal scars and stuff. Okay.
But radio frequency, what it does, it makes your body produce new collagen, 200%. So, that's how come the stretch marks lighten up fairly quickly.
And so how do you determine, what is the process of determining how many treatments or how much fat a person needs to lose? Is it based on what they want or based on some other metric?
It's based on what their goal is and how much fat they have to break. So we would definitely need to, meet with the person and see what their goal is and what we can do to achieve it and how fast.
What are some of the misconceptions of body contouring or this work that people are having from your company? What are some of the misperceptions of that?
A lot of people think it's fake, how can that work? Well, it's not just a massage. It's your eating habits. You have to work out. Even if you go get lipo and spend thousands of dollars, you still have to eat right. Because we've had clients that are on like the 3rd round of lipo and they blow up. Why? Because they don't eat right. You still have to maintain a healthy lifestyle with anything that you do.
I want to know, what are some of the diets that you prescribe, I guess, your clients to eat or to do or to partake in? What are some of those foods?
It's definitely a high protein, very low carb diet, almost like a keto. Why? Because your liver, your kidneys are already working very hard to process the fat. The last thing you want to do is put them on overdrive with all that extra heavy food.
Okay, and so where can people find you, your services, and your company? Where can they find you online?
BellaBodyTreatments.com.
Okay, good. Well, listen, I am, I'm down to try it, and I started out being down to try anything, and look at where it's got me. But I will definitely try it.
Do men come often?
Yes.
To partake?
Yes.
This is a non-judgmental service. So if you're a man, a woman, if you're transitioning from a man to a woman or the other way, this if you got some fat you need to burn, you can do it.
If you want to look good, go.
Okay, so now but before we get out of here, the age. So do you have to be at least 18 to do this? Okay.
Yes, definitely.
So what about kids who are battling child obesity? If they want to do it, is it something that is frowned upon in your field, or is it something that with the parent consent they could do it?
This is something that we don't recommend for anyone under the age of 18. There's just so much still going on in their bodies.
In terms of development.
Hormones and development, yes.
Okay, and then the last question is, when you're urinating, what does the urine look like when you're peeing out the fat?
Very cloudy.
It's just like fog.
Like foggy.
Well, I'll go through the fog if it means to get the fat off. All right. Well, thank you for coming on the show, and we'll make sure to put all your social media out there so people can follow you.
Thank you.
All right, we're out. Peace.
Peace.